Good evening, my friends on the East Coast. Good afternoon, my friends on the West, and good in-between time to our friends in the in-between spaces, which I think today we all find ourselves. Today has been a week, so it's perfect that we're together in community. Welcome to the Social Justice Power Hour. Welcome to the Bayard Rustin Center for Social Justice virtual headquarters. My name is Robert Seda-Schreiber. I am your host for this evening, and I am honored that you'll share this time with us. I think that this is an amazing moment for us to be together. We're on the precipice of something. So I think it's perfect for us to take an hour to take a breath, both literally and figuratively. Welcome to our queer yoga session with our yoga master, Jasmani. So excited to be with you, to relax, to let our minds and our bodies flow a bit. It's going to be an interesting evening. There's a good chance it's going to be a difficult evening. It's probably going to be a long evening. So let us take this time and let us try to give ourselves as much of a break as we can. Our minds will wander. Our bodies will relax, hopefully, though, and bring us into this next moment. That's what we can hope. And speaking of moments, I want to tell you about what's coming up on the Power Hour in the next couple of weeks, so you know that you have a place to come no matter what may happen. But first and foremost, if you do hear some noise in the background, more than usual, voices and that kind of thing, I do want to apologize. My lovely bride is actually doing voter protection. She is a public defender, and she is making sure that every vote counts, that every voter is counted. It's an incredibly important thing. She's been up since 6 this morning doing this. She's still doing it. So I just want to give a shout out to her. She's inspiring me to get today and allowing me to see the hope that we have for the future. Speaking of hope for the future, what we have coming up on the show, we planned an incredible special election week coverage for you. Tomorrow night we have the phenomenal Adam Gopnik, who's been on the show once before. I feel like we're old friends, and we need old friends right now. He is the author of 1,000 Small Sanities, The Moral Adventure of Liberalism. He is an incredible person. I think he's the perfect person for tomorrow night, whatever it brings us 24 hours from now. And then 24 hours after that, we have Jonathan Alter, MSNBC correspondent, Daily Beast, 2 pivotal books on Obama, wrote this book just recently, his very best, about Jimmy Carter. Again, someone else whose voice we will definitely need to hear in the next couple of days. And then finally, speaking of voices, on Friday night, we're going to take a break from the conversation. We're going to have David Brzezinski, renowned folk artist, giving us Blues from the Porch, hopefully a celebration, but perhaps a dirge. And with special guest Guy DeRosa. We just had a run through of this, and it's going to be phenomenal. They're actually on a porch, and it's going to be quite the experience for us. And in the coming weeks, we have some other great folks. We have Patton Oswalt. We just booked last night. Very excited about this. We have Monique Morris, the creator of the Black Girl Freedom Fund. We have Pete Souza, who was the official White House photographer under Barack Obama and Ronald Reagan, bringing some of his favorite photos from his tenure there and telling us the backstory. Franklin Leonard's going to be with us, the creator of The Blacklist. I'm very excited about this. We're having Kurt Anderson back, who wrote Evil Geniuses, The Unmaking of America, also the co-founder of Spy Magazine, hosted Studio 360 for 20 years. Another tremendous conversation in our future. Talia Lavin, who wrote The Culture Warlords, My Journey into the Dark Web of White Supremacy. It's going to be an incredibly important conversation moving forward to how we can expose the very darkness that we've seen in our country the past few years. And then finally, Michael Ian Black, who is phenomenally funny, but wrote this beautiful book about, it's a mostly serious letter to his son, A Better Man, about toxic masculinity and how he faces it and how he wants his son to be better than he was. So all those folks coming up on the Power Hour, and we have some other really special surprises. So stay tuned, true believers. We are here 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We also have a special event perhaps tomorrow. We have a rally that we've planned with a bunch of other wonderful organizations. Protect the results. If Trump tries to undermine the 2020 election results, we will mobilize, demand that every vote is counted. So we'll do that tomorrow at 4 p.m. And I want to bring on someone who is a real inspiration to me, a real boots in the ground activist, taught me so much. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so thrilled you're with us. Thank you very, very much.
I don't know how I could possibly have taught you anything, because I feel like you taught me everything. But my name is Laura Zurfluh, and I'm an Indivisible Cranberry founder. And there are over 100 grassroots organizations that have kind of pre-planned rallies in the event that Trump triggers them. And he can trigger them in 3 ways: by denying the results of the election, refusing to accept the results of the election, or contesting the results of the election. And he's indicated that he plans to do at least one of these things. We're very much hoping that we will not have to have this rally, and that, as in for the last 200 and almost 50 years, this election will move forward, and the votes will be counted. Everybody's voice will be heard, and we'll come up with the results, and the winner will graciously take the office while the loser graciously concedes the office. But in the event that that doesn't happen, that Trump tries to declare himself a winner before all the votes are counted, or any of these triggers occur, we are planning a rally to let him know, and we're one of almost 500 rallies throughout the country, to let him know that that's not acceptable, that in our democracy, every voice needs to be heard.
So how do people find out if the rally is taking place?
So there's a sign-up link, which I can give it to you. It's www.mobilize.us/PTR/event/351724 /.
So that's the Facebook event that we put up, right?
Correct. That's the Facebook event. You can also go to the Facebook event and just click on that, and that'll link you to that sign up. Once you're signed up, you will receive an email tomorrow morning whether the rally is moving forward or not. And we're planning for it to move forward at 4 p.m. should any of these triggers occur. And we will send out an email by noon tomorrow letting you know whether this rally will be on or not. We have a really exciting list of speakers, including Sean Wilentz, who is a Princeton University professor and also an author of many articles about Trump's presidency, most recently in Rolling Stone, regarding this type of situation. We also have some leaders from New Jersey Citizen Action. We have a Dreamer speaking with us. We have the mayor of Princeton speaking with us, the Reverend Bob Moore of Coalition for Peace Action, and your favorite activist, Robert Seda Schreiber, as well as myself, will be co-emceeing tomorrow should this rally have to move forward. We do hope and pray that it will not have to move forward.
That's our hope. And I think that let's hope for the best, but always prepare for the worst, right? And we thank you for the work you've been doing. This has not been easy. Rallies are hard enough to plan in and of themselves when everything is smooth and all the mechanisms are in place. With something like this where we don't know, there's triggers that have to allow it to happen. There's so much that you have to hold back on. So there's been so much behind the scenes work, and I want to thank everybody that's been involved. And what a great coalition, again, of folks in our local community who come together when these things happen. We've done this far too many times during this administration. That's one of our most fervent hopes, too, that we can gather together in celebration. We can gather together in positivity to move ourselves forward in a better way than always having to kind of resist against. That's the real goal, right?
I would love to be able to work with an administration that shares our values and stop just resisting values that I don't feel are American, like separation of children from their parents, some of the many unfathomable things that are done in my name with my tax dollars. And I think that's what is so hurtful to me, is that I feel like I'm being forced to support this administration in things that I just don't agree with.
And tomorrow night, if we do have to have the rally, we will have safety measures. Masks are required.
Masks are required. We'll be recommending social distancing. I do understand that is very difficult in these types of situations. For people that are very concerned about that, I would encourage you to stay towards the outside or the back of the rally, and so that you can remove yourself from the situation if you need to. But we will be requiring masks. We'll be providing masks. I would encourage everyone to come in peace. And there will be no violence, no violence against people or against anything. We will only be gathering in peace and leaving in peace. And I would encourage you to bring your signs and your commitment to a functional democracy.
Thank you so much. And I want to say this again to our community. We have done these rallies many, many times, especially Laura and I together with various other organizations. And we've never had an issue with safety. There's always been respect, there's always been kindness, and it's always been, even in the worst of times, a positivity during the actual event. And we intend to carry that forth tomorrow if we need to gather together.
Yes.
Laura
Safety, physically as well as against this pandemic.
Exactly. Laura Zerflu, I really do love you, and I mean what I say. You have taught me a great deal. You and I think are a dynamic duo of getting together and making sure we amplify other people's voices. So I'm thrilled to be moving forward with you and making sure that we're making every vote count and every voice heard. So thank you, my friend.
Thank you for everything you do.
I hope I don't see you tomorrow.
Yes, but I hope to see you soon.
Yes, indeed. Be well. Best to your family, okay?
Okay. Take care, Robert.
So that's Laura Zerflu, everybody, organizing a rally that may happen tomorrow if necessary. And we just wanted to take a few minutes away tonight just so you know that there's a place to go if we do need to have our voices heard, to make sure that all the voices are heard. But right now it's time for us to take a breather, take a breath, take a moment, and welcome to our virtual yoga. Jasmani, thank you so much. It is so wonderful to see you, my friend.
Hi, how are you doing? Can you hear me? Am I too far away?
No, we hear you fine.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, such an important night to be here in front of people. I feel like, I feel that there's a lot of tension right now, and you can really see it in a lot of people, like all of the people that I have talked to today on Zoom, mostly on Zoom. I think that everybody's mind is on the election. I think this is a very important moment for everybody.
And I do want to say that we are here for you. I mean, above and beyond the power hour, our work doesn't stop at 8 o'clock. Myself and Carol Watchler, our community outreach coordinator, and we have a lot of volunteers who are willing and able to take phone calls, to meet at Zoom. We had a meeting of our queer community earlier today, and I believe that we're meeting again tomorrow, post-election, just so we make sure that everybody is taken care of, everybody feels safe, everybody is heard and seen and recognized. I think that's been one of the problems these past 4 years. One of the hidden difficulties is there's been so many people have been left unrecognized, unheard, unseen, and we need to make sure that as we move forward, as we hopefully move forward, as I believe we will move forward, that we start to repair all the damage that's been done. And we do that very simply just by being together, just like tonight.
And I would say further than just like not being seen. I think like a lot of us, including myself, have felt targeted by this administration, and it's just very scary. I am very scared of what the results of tonight might be and the results of this election. So yeah, I just want to let people know that there are many people that if you are feeling targeted, if you are feeling scared by what might happen, there are many people with you, and we are feeling it as well, and you're not alone.
You know what? I forgot to mention something else that will give people some hope. I just spoke today, had a wonderful conversation with Jill Sobule, the musician Jill Sobule, who has become such a beautiful part of our community. You all know her. She's a self-professed two-hit wonder, supermodel, and I Kissed a Girl. She's done a couple of concerts with us, and I spoke to her today, and she's going to be with us for Friday the 13th and Friday the 27th. So we're going to have a double shot of Jill Sobule. So we're very excited about that. So something else for us to look forward to, being in community together. But I want to get off the stage. I want people to have you. I want them to have their moment. We need to relax. We need to breathe together. So without further ado, I love you, my friend. Bring us to social justice nirvana.
Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. I can see that I'm a little bit frozen there. I hope you heard me there. What we're going to do today is we're going to start a little bit with just coming into our bodies with a little meditation. We're going to sit just in a comfortable position. It can be kneeling, it can be cross-legged. You might need to underneath your underneath to sit on top, a pillow or a sitting block, whatever you can have. So you just feel comfortable. Your spine is very long, because I think these moments of stress can take us out of our body and just like be really wandering outside of ourselves and just too stressed and just thinking about the world. But we also need to take some self-care and just let our body and let ourselves know that this is a space that we are also um, working on creating a safe space for ourselves. Um, so what we're going to do is we're going to sit. We're going to put our hands on top of our knees, wherever you are. Just make sure that your spine is very tall. Close your eyes, and you're going to inhale slowly and deeply. And then you're going to let your breath come out through your mouth. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale. And one last. You can open your eyes. You're just going to stay here, sitting. I'm going to still stretch your spine. And we're going to set an intention for this practice. I think it's very important for us to take care of our bodies and also take care of other bodies that are around us and other bodies that might have lost or might have like not been ever power in this system, in this space. And just I would say that the commitment it's with our own bodies, with the other bodies, and that's what we're working for. So that's going to be our intention for this practice today. And with that, we're going to try to bring our awareness, all our thoughts, all of our energy to this moment, to this space, wherever you are. We're going to lift your shoulders up and then bring them back, opening the chest. You might feel a little bit of a movement on your shoulders. You're going to do that again. Inhale up and back. And one last time, inhale up. And you're going to interlace your hands in the back. Try to open your chest. Try to make sure that you're feeling all the stretch on your arms, on your shoulders, on your neck. There's a big space. Make your neck long. There's a long space between your ears and your shoulders. Both sides of the neck are stretching uh, at the same time. You're not clanking to one side. Bring the shoulders down. Come back to this moment again. Interlace your fingers in the front. Open the hands in front of you. And you're going to slowly lift the arms up above your head. Slowly bring the hands down. Again, because I stand in the back. Do some meditative space, remember. This time you're going to lift your hands a little bit farther away from your body. Stretching your shoulders a little bit deeper and slowly bring your hands down. We're going to interlace your fingers in front again with the other index on top. And you're going to lift your arms above your head. Trying to create a space between your shoulders and your ears. Again, again. Let your spine come up or your shoulders come up. Slowly to the center. We're going to do that breathing exercise again. We're going to inhale, close our eyes again. Inhale. But this time your exhale is going to be slowly, still through your mouth, but a lot slower. Inhale again. And exhale very slowly. One last time. And exhale. The best way to come back into your body, into this moment, is to make your body aware of, or your mind aware of every part of your body. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow our usual practice where we go part by part of our body, making sure that we're stretching. So we're going to start by our necks. What we're going to do is just move from one side to the other, opening the side to the other, one more time, one side, the other, and you're going to stay there. Slowly breathing. You're going to look up towards the ceiling, stretching the front part of your neck. And then slowly you're going to look down, still stretching the same side. Look down towards the floor, stretching the back side of your neck. Slowly come center. Remember to keep your breath really slow. You are going to inhale and exhale in the same length. Stretch to the other side of the neck. Look in front of you. And then slowly move your gaze towards the ceiling. Stretching the front of the neck. Slowly look towards the ground. Stretching the back of your neck. Back. I'm going to remove my pillow. And what I'm going to do is a seated cat-cow, giving a little bit more movement to my spine. So I'm going to roll towards the back and then inhale and stretch out. Exhale, roll, make a little bowl with my spine, with my body, and slowly flatten my spine. One last time, let's roll and flatten. Then I'm going to place my right hand on the ground and my left hand across and over, opening the left side of my body. I'm going to try to make a space between my ears and my shoulders always, and slowly come up. We're going to stretch to the other side, left hand on the ground, right hand walking over, stretching the right side of our body. Slowly come back. We're going to do the same thing again. With all of these shoulders in the center. And we're going to stretch our left side, but this time we're going to rotate and look up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to do the same thing, still stretching the left side. We're going to twist and look towards the ground. Stretching the back side of our left side. Slowly come back to center. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Stretch first, centered, looking right in front of you. And then you're going to try to twist towards the spot, towards the ceiling, looking towards the ceiling. And then slowly twist, looking towards the ground. Slowly come to center. Bring your knees together. Hug your knees. Stretch your spine up. Sit up. And slowly stretch the legs along the ground. Stretch your spine up. Lift your ribs. Lift the sides of your body. Inhale towards the sky. And slowly just relax. This time we're not trying to make a flat back or to grab farther than we can reach. We are just trying to relax. We are actually making a ball with our backs, with our spine. And slowly we're going to walk back towards our body, our hands towards our body. We're going to do that again. Inhale, lift the arms up. And we're going to create some tension there, letting our spine, our muscles tense a little bit more than they might be. And then we're going to relax and exhale. You can grab your legs, let the head go, let the head relax. This time you're going to try to reach for your feet, or if you were right below your knee, you're going to try to go a little bit farther down. And from wherever you are, you're going to lift your chest and flatten your spine. Your spine might not be completely flat, that's totally fine. Remember, this is a practice where you are coming into your body, recognizing your relationship to your body. You don't need to look in a certain way, you don't need to create a certain shape with your body. You are just coming to a practice to understand and to connect with yourself. Slowly relax. This time you're going to try to bring your chest towards your knee. Coming a little bit deeper. Lift up your chest again. Try to come to a flat position, flattening your spine, creating tension in the muscles of the back, and slowly. From here, we're going to bring the left foot to the inside of our right leg, and we're going to lift our arms up and exhale towards our right foot. We're going to grab maybe both the sides of the foot, or maybe the ankle, or right below the knee. Wherever you have your arms, just try to pull from where you are towards the ground, bending your elbows. You're not trying to go farther, walking farther with your hands. What you are doing is bending your elbows wherever you can. Slowly lift up. We're going to switch sides. Right foot to the inside of the left leg, you're going to make sure that your toes are pointing towards your body, not away from you. You're flexing your feet. Inhale up and exhale towards the feet. And first you're going to create a flat back or whatever version of a lift up chest you have right now. I'm not interested on a flat back, just lifting up your chest, creating some tension on the front. And then you're going to bend your elbows and try to bring your chest forward towards the ground. Harder. Slowly come up. And you're going to do the same thing with both feet. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, force your feet. Feel the difference. Start to notice maybe you are feeling more stretched right now. Maybe you can grab harder. Just think about where you were in the previous stretch. Recognize that your body can stretch, your muscles can be more flexible. Slowly, you're going to lift your foot, bend it towards you, and you can grab from the outside of the foot, or from the big toe, or from the inside of the top, and you're going to open towards the side. Here. Slowly bring the leg down, and we're going to go in the other side. Remember, your hand doesn't need to be on your foot. The action is just to open the muscles on the leg. Slowly come back to center. We are going to bring our left foot in front of us and our right foot behind us, the pigeon pose. In pigeon pose, we're going to inhale, look up, stretch our arch our back, and slowly we're going to start bending towards the ground. We're going to feel that stretch on the outside of our left leg. Just let your body stretch. Let gravity do its work. You don't need to push your body farther than it would do. Slowly, with time, you're going to open more and more. Slowly lift it up. You can keep the left hand outside of your knee, and you're going to reach for your right leg, opening the right quadricep, deepening into the stretch. If you cannot reach for your foot, you can always just keep both hands on the ground and just bend the knee. Slowly, we're going to come to marmite. What you're going to do is just bend the knee on the back and bring it closer to the student front. And then you're going to sit up, straight up, and trying to bring both of your hips parallel on the ground. You're going to feel the stretch and the pinching on the sides of your body. Slowly bring the right leg around, put it to the front, left foot goes to the back, come to pigeon's pose, lift the chest up, look up towards the ceiling, and slowly walk your hands in front of you. Relax there, let gravity stretch the outside of your leg, the outside muscles of your leg, of your hips. Wherever you are right now, you're going to get for this practice, which is to take care of your own body, to care for your own body, and for the bodies that are around you. Slowly, we're going to lift our chest up, and I'm going to bend again my back knee, keeping my right hand on the ground. And I'm going to grab my left foot with my left arm, stretching the quadricep, the left quadricep. Slowly, I'm going to let that quadricep go. I'm going to bend the left leg and come to marmot. Marmot is going to be this position where I'm going to try to create a square with my legs, my knees, and my body. And I'm trying always to push toward the ground. Try to bring both hips to be seated on the ground. That's not possible. That's something that we are not going to necessarily do. But what the intention is just to stretch the outside of our knee and the inside, these muscles that almost never get to be stretched. From there, you're going to bring your hands toward the front and you're going to be on tabletop. From tabletop, we're going to just come to a very relaxing position. It's going to be child's pose on our forehead. Forehead on the ground, arms on the sides of your body. Just relax for a couple of moments, for a couple of breaths. Slowly bring your hands next to you and sit on top of your heels, opening the front of your legs. This might be a very difficult position for you, or it might be something that you are very used to. You are going to start feeling the stretch. Our feet is a part of our body that rarely we get to stretch really. So slowly you're going to lift your hips up, and then you're going to curl your toes under, lifting the heels. And you're going to sit on top of your feet. While we do this, we're going to stay here for a couple of seconds. We're going to stretch again, interlace our fingers, stretch our hands up towards the ceiling. And slowly bring our hands down. Again, inhale up. Slowly bring your hands down. One last time. Inhale up. And slowly bring it down. We're going to do the same thing on the back. Just switch the index that's on top, and you're going to inhale up, exhale down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. One last time, inhale up, opening the shoulder, exhale down, and we're going to release our toes, our feet. That can be very difficult for many of us. It's definitely difficult for me. And what we're going to do is just come back, bring our hands back, one foot behind us, let our head hang, relax, open the front of our legs. The front of our legs is something that rarely you think about stretching. We usually focus on the back of our legs, but this is a good practice to stretch the front. Slowly, we're going to come center, and we're going to deepen that stretch of the legs. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our feet, and we're going to try to sit in between. I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm trying to sit in between my heels. If you are not that far away, you can still open your heels and support your body with your hands. Okay? The intention is to open your muscles slowly. Once you're sitting here, you can walk the hips back again and stretch the front of your leg. Slowly come back center. Our counter stretch is going to be rabbit pose. You are going to put your forehead on the ground, put the closest to your heel, to your knees, and then roll to the top of your head. To do that, you're going to grab your heel. Sometimes I grab my leg, but this time I'm going to grab my heel because I want to deepen the stretch. So come closer, the closer that you can to your knee, and then roll to the top. Slowly come back to center. We're going to come back to the back, but this time we're going to try to stretch the front of our quadriceps. So we're going to put the hands down and then lift our hips up. So this is almost a modified camel, but the intention is coming more to the legs than to the back. So it's lifting the hips up. Slowly come down to the ground, come back to tabletop, and we're going to transition to work on our back. So slowly, we're going to do 3 push-ups, okay, with our knees down on the ground. So you're going to come slowly towards the ground and lift slow as you went down. Again, slowly towards the ground and lift as slowly as you went. One last time, slowly towards the ground. Lift slowly as slowly as you went. This time you're going to come all the way to the ground. You're going to bring your elbows to the ground, palms pointing, fingers pointing towards the front of your mat or in front of you. Slowly you're going to let the chest go down. Bring the hands back, side to your body. And then lift the arms up, lift the chest up, lift the head. Modify yoga. Slowly come back to the ground. Bring the left cheek to the ground. Let the shoulders relax. Slowly, we're going to come back to stretching our legs. So you're going to bend your knees and bring your feet towards your hands. If you cannot grab your feet, you can just bend your knees and keep them like this. But if you can grab your feet, you're going to put your left cheek on the ground and then just pull your feet closer to your body, closer to your bone. Slowly let them go. This time you're going to bring your hands right in front of you, to the chest height. You're going to lift your spine a little bit higher with support of your hands. And from there, you're going to lift your arms. Bring them to tap hands, bending the elbows. Slowly bring the hands back again and lift the legs up. Slowly come to the ground. Right cheek on the ground. This time you're going to grab your feet again. Bring it closer to your body. Let the feet go. And we're going to bring our hands right in front of our head. Stretch it out. And we're going to lift to Superman. Lift the legs, lift the chest. Look for the ground. Slowly come to it. Bring the arms chest height. Push your body up. Come back to the top. From table, you are going to stretch the right leg up, well, right behind you. Lift it. Sustain the leg for this. And then you're going to open it to the side. Slowly come back to center. And then you're going to bring the right knee or the right elbow. Working on your right side abdominals. Again, leg towards the outside, stretching. Leg come back. And then the knee come right above your elbow. Slowly bring the leg back and then place it on the ground. I'm going to switch directions so you can see what I'm doing the other side. Left leg up. Left leg to the side. Left leg back. And slowly bring it towards there. Slowly bring the leg back again. Leg to the side again. Leg back. And leg toward it. Slowly stretch the leg back. And bring it down to the ground. From here, we're going to come to our first downward facing dog. I still think there's the only downward facing dog, but we're going to come to a downward facing dog. We're going to bend our knees and make more emphasis in our hips going up than our legs getting straight. You can see there that like downward facing dog doesn't look like an A shape. So what I'm going to do is make sure that my hips are lifting up and that my chest is pushing towards my leg. Slowly come back to the ground. Feet on top of your heels. And we're going to come to a couple of leg poses that are also going to be, sorry, I'm going to switch sides. That are going to be also our twisting poses. So we are going to bring the left foot in front of you, hands on the knee, lift the chest up, lift the arms up, curl the toes under on the back leg, left leg, toes under, and then lift the knee up. Slowly bring the knee back to the ground. And then place your left elbow on the outside of the right knee and come to a twist. Bring your hands to prayer position. If you cannot come to prayer position, you can always just keep your right hand on your right hip. But if you can come to prayer position and look up. Look towards the ceiling. Slowly bring the knees down. Frame the foot. Lift the knee up again. And bring the hands back for parallel to the ground. Slowly come back to center. Bring the right knee back to meet the left. And then bring the left knee up. Left foot between your hands. Lift the chest. Put both hands on top of the left knee. Curl the right toes under. And then lift the knee up a little bit. Slowly come back to center. Lift the arms up. And slowly bring the right elbow, the outside of the left knee. You know you can keep your left hand on the left hip, or you can bring it to prayer position. And then look out for the ceiling. Slowly come back to center. Frame the foot. Lift the knee up. And then bring the hands parallel to the ground. Both arms parallel to the ground. Slowly bring the hands down. Knee down. Come to tabletop. In tabletop, you're going to bring your feet back. And we're going to come back to seated cross-legged. In cross-legged position, we're going to close our eyes. Inhale, lift the arms up and go forward. Slowly walk the hands back. Switch the cross of your legs. Inhale, thumbs up. Exhale, go. Grab back the pillow or anything you had to sit on top at the beginning of our practice. Sit on top again of your meditation bench, pillow, whatever you have. Bring the hands to the top of your knees. Close your eyes. Relax your spine. And breathe. We're going to do a square breathing. It's a breath. It's a breathing technique that has 4 stages. So you are going to inhale to the top of your lungs as much as you can. Stop there and exhale slowly. So your lungs are completely empty. Stop there. And inhale. So your lungs are completely full. Stop. And stop at the bottom. Deep breath. Inhale. Stop at the bottom, at the top of your inhale. And come back to your normal breathing. Clear your head. Clear your mind. Pay attention to your breath, the way that you are breathing. If your breath is shallow, fast, you might start feeling more anxious, less rested. This time, modify your breathing. Make sure that you're breathing deeper, slower, and exhale. Open your eyes, fingers in chest center, prayer position. And we're going to close with a deep breathing. So inhale, close your teeth tight, and make a sound, a vibration sound like there was a key. Inhale. One last time. Peaceful practicing. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. You have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for this gift that you've given us tonight.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. And yes, be positive. Remember to take care of your own body and all the bodies that are around you. And
we will see you next week on the other side. Be well, my love.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Thanks for.
So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you all were allowed to give yourselves that moment, that breath, that respite that we needed. It's going to be a long night for a lot of us. It's going to be a long day. But I truly believe that we are going to look on the other side and find hope together, if nothing else. I hope that we don't have to go to a rally tomorrow. But if we do, we'll see at 4 p.m. tomorrow. I hope that we will celebrate tonight that our people, that our community, that our country has chosen kindness. So let's hope for that. Let's be together. We are here for you if you need us, both literally and figuratively. And know that 24 hours from now, we will have with us Adam Gopnik. And 24 hours after that, we will have Jonathan Alter. Really, two of the best minds you could ask for to kind of let us know how we're going to move forward in whatever it's going to be. So join us every night at the Power Hour, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And please I know that polls are closing here in New Jersey. If you're online in New Jersey, you stay in line and you have to be allowed to vote. If you're across the country, we know we have folks from across the country, stay in line, vote if you can. If you're home and you have an hour left and you're tired or you were blissed out by yoga, take that bliss to the polling place and have your voice heard so all our voices will be heard. We love you all very, very much. We will see you tomorrow night. Until then, take care of each other. Take care of each other. Take care of your families, chosen or otherwise. Take care of your country. And take care of yourselves, my friends. One last time.